Hi, I'm licensed Nevada Foreclosure Mediation Representative Damian Falcone. We've decided to update our Nevada Foreclosure Mediation video series to include updates since the program and our video series began in 2009. In this episode, we talk about eligibility and the guidelines for what has become the country's most successful foreclosure mediation program. It still stops a foreclosure for $200 and now has a simplified election. In the next episode, we will talk about required preparation for your mediation. This is Get Modified, the go-to source for loan modification and foreclosure prevention information. For more information, go to www.southcreditmanagement.com. Since July 1st, 2009, there have been 6 amendments to the mediation rules. The basics haven't changed much. You still need to be a homeowner that was living in the home at the time of the notice of default. Notices of default are filed at the county recorder as a result of non-payment of the mortgage, and sometimes are filed incorrectly, causing the lender to refile before they can proceed. You do not always have to be an expert to see an error in a notice of default. That prevents a foreclosure.
This is a notice of default from one of our clients where the date the witness claimed to sign the notice of default was actually 2 months after the document was filed. And since the signature is required to take place before the filing, we know this is an error. In a future episode on documentation, we will give more examples of errors with notices of default. We also share a library of defective documents at our website. Homeowners still have 30 days after receiving the notice of default to opt in to the mediation program. Homeowners must return 2 copies of the notice of default and the election document, one to their lender and one to the mediation program administrator. These must be sent by certified mail, and the envelope going to the mediation program must also contain a cashier's check or money order for $200.
The Nevada Foreclosure Mediation Program has been the best option for providing relief to homeowners in the last 4 years. Even though only 18% of potential applicants have made the most of it, it is very important to prioritize your options. And even if your lender says you are being reviewed for a great deal, you should consider the consequences of a foreclosure and the real great deal of stopping your foreclosure for $200 if you act within 30 days. In part 2, we will talk about the requirements of the lenders and the borrowers leading up to and including the mediation. I'm Damian Falcone, and this is Get Modified.